Hi, I'm Mr. Eric Tang. Today we want to write a simple program to ask users to input two numbers and add them together and shows the results. We'll learn how to use the input statements in Python and convert variables from one data type to another. Here we go. Let's open Python idle and let's type the program together. We start from a raw example and build up the concept bit by bit. Now, let's input the first statement. A equal input bracket and a string, input the first number colon. This statement will output the strings to the screen and then wait for users to input something from keyboards and store it to variable A. The second statement is B equal input bracket and a string, input the second number colon. Then we use another variable C to store the result of A plus B. We type C equal A plus B. Finally, we output the results to the screen. We type in the statement print bracket and then a string. The sum of the two numbers is colon, comma, C. It seems good. Let's save it. File save as, file name is py_v10_program1. And then we run it. Now run module. Okay, right. As expected, the program asks for the first input here. We input 2.4, enter. Okay, here it asks for second input. We input 3.6, enter. You see, here the result of A plus B is not 6 as expected, but 2.43.6. Do you know why? It's because Python will store all user inputs as string. Therefore, when the user inputs 2.4, Python will treat it as a string 2.4 and 3.6 as a string 3.6. So the result of adding two strings A and B together means just connecting them to form another string 2.43.6. Therefore, whenever you collect user inputs, you must explicitly convert the inputs to either integer or floating point number data type if you really want to treat the inputs as numbers. Let's see how we do it. Here we change this line C equal A plus B to C equal float bracket A plus float bracket B. It means that to treat A and B as floating point number and add them together and store the result to C. We save the file now and then run. We input 2.4 and 3.6 again. You see the result is 6. It means that the calculation now is based on floating point numbers. Okay, what we have just done is called typecasting. However, if we're doing it this way, the typecasting is only temporary. If you don't believe, let's do another calculation after the first output here again. We assign D equal A plus B, enter, and we output the result of D in this line. We save and run. We input 2.4 and 3.6 here again. You see, the second result is batched to a string. It means that the data type of A and B didn't actually change to floating point number. So, in order to do the typecasting of the variable A and B permanently, we need to write in this way. Here, after we accept the input from the users, we reassign variable A and B to the new data type by writing A equal float bracket A and B equal float bracket B. Pay attention to this kind of assignment statement. When you see this equal sign in programming, it always means that you find the result on the right-hand side and then put the result back to the variable on the left-hand side. Here, it means that to convert variable A to a floating point number and then store the floating point numbers back to variable A. And here means that to convert variable B to floating point number and then store the floating point numbers back to variable B. Therefore, after these two statements, variable A and B permanently store the floating point numbers. Here we don't have to do any conversion in this line. We change it back to C equal A plus B. Okay, let's save the program and we run it again. We input 2.4 and 3.6 again. You see? The results are both 6. And that means the variable A and B are changed to floating point number permanently. Good. Here is the summary of today. We have learned 3 new kinds of statements in Python. The first statement here means that to display a string on the screen and ask users to input some things from keyboards and store in variable A. The second statement here means to treat the data variable A as a floating point number, but the data type of A will not be changed. The third statement here will cast the data type of A to a floating point number permanently. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Goodbye.